Okay, so Matthew's done with his part of this build. We are T-minus 9 days till Skoolie Swarm. So it's gonna rain for the next 5. I would like to put wood on the next day of sunshine we have, which may be in a week. So
we are in Foley, Alabama, parked at Lambert's Cafe, and they allow buses here even to stay overnight as long as you eat here. A lot of places such as the Cracker Barrel. So we're about to have us a nice little dinner. Last night we drove well past sunset, blew a transmission line in the dark. This time we stopped well before sunset to where we could see the land, find a nice safe place to park, even though yesterday was safe. Had a good time with David. But anyway, today we stopped well before sunset because driving in the dark sucks.
we have been 300 miles out of 600. About 200 miles back, we blew a transmission line. We were not even outside of the state before we blew a transmission line. I've blown one of these transmission lines already. We are terrible with vlogging when something breaks on the bus.
But in my defense, it was night, so it wouldn't have been okay to vlog anyway. Couldn't see anything if you wanted to.
If you are concerned with driving your bus and you ever want to know if something is wrong, it's smoke. Anytime you see smoke, something is wrong. I have probably had to pull over because something was smoking
Many times.
probably over 4,000 or 5,000 miles now, about 10 times. And Maggie's a tough bus. She's been taking it so far, and this time it was night. The transmission line, they were cheap, they were eBay, it was cut to fit, and it's probably the worst investment I've ever made. Not just with the bus, but in my personal, just my whole life. Worst investment.
Damn.
Buy the expensive hoses, get them permanently fixed, because the cut to fit stuff is not the way to go. We could have very well blew the transmission, very easily have blown the transmission. I mean, you could see all the fluid on the bus, on the outside of the hood. The fluid just grenaded. So the hose that popped was on the aftermarket transmission cooler. And I did this because the transmission, it's had a long life, and the cooler you keep it, the better off it will be. So I did this as a care to the bus, and it hasn't been that caring, because this is the second time it's blown off. The first time was at the cooler. This time was at the radiator, which was right by the fan. So when it blew, the fan blew it all up over the engine, and it just got everywhere. I mean, it's everywhere. We need to find somewhere to wash the bus off before we get to Skoolie Swarm. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, so the line that popped was this one. And so what's happening is the fitting, it doesn't have a good clamp on the hose, and the hose keeps popping off of the fitting. So I'm able to cut it and give it another try, and it'll last for a while. So that's what I did. I tried to cut it and give it a fresh fit, and I ran out of hose because it's happened already, so I couldn't fit it to the aftermarket cooler anymore. And so what I did was I connected it back stock, so it's bypassed the aftermarket cooler now, and it's back to its stock form where it runs through the radiator alone. We have made it.
We made it to Skoolie Swarm.
We have made it.
Immediately, we put the hood on top of the bus. It was literally the first thing we did when we got here.
Yeah, this guy,
Captain Ron.
Captain Ron.
Thanks, y'all.
He came just to bring us the hood because he was near where the hood was bought from. So that is amazing. He was in Georgia. He was about 45 minutes from it. So he picked it up in his pickup a week before, and then he got here yesterday. We were a little late because we're slow. We drive at 50 miles an hour, 55.
The transmission stuff too.
Huh?
So, and the transmission stuff.
Transmission was acting up, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I told you guys. Got it out there right away. He built this, like, Eli calls it a skid. It's just a wooden ramp, and like yanked that thing up there with some rope. Like, I don't even know how he got up there from the back. From the back, got up on the back. Don't know how you got up there on the back. Like,
we climbed on the dirt bike.
Oh, the dirt bike was up there at the time. Yeah, we hadn't even taken the dirt bike down yet. A lot of schoolies here. It's really cool.
Don't know how many schoolies there are here now, but I'm not gonna guess either. You wanna go for it?
Over 30.
Over 30. There's supposed to be over 100 who have signed up. One issue I've already found parking uneven is to check my oil. All the oil's on that side. It's sitting like this, so I'm not getting an accurate reading. I haven't checked the oil in a while, and I've put quite a bit of hours on it, so I'm just gonna add a little bit just to be safe. But we may re-level, see how that goes.
all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one where we tour all these beautiful school bus homes.